Hello, welcome back to another reading. This is Star to Earth. Today we are going to read about your recent past, your present, and your near future. Okay, so as usual, we have three groups here. Today we are going to pick by feathers. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. So intuitively pick one and head to the timestamps below for your reading. See you there. Hi group 1, so you picked the white feather. So today we are looking at the past, present and future, and the time frame that I picked is about 3 months. So we are going to look at your energy 3 months ago, your energy now, and your energy 3 months into the future. Okay, we'll just shuffle and get one card from this deck first, which is the Egyptian deck. Okay, group 1, so 3 months ago, you have this Three of Cups together with the Clothes as well as the Lone Man. So I feel like 3 months ago you had a realization. So a realization regarding the people you spend time with, your close circles, as well as how you want to spend your free time, your leisure time. This is an evaluation of what is actually fulfilling for you and what is not. The Death card together with the Lone Man, it suggests that this realization phase probably started long before 3 months ago, probably happened in stages. Okay, so it could be that, for example, you grew more and more disappointed with certain friendships. You grew more and more tired with a certain regular routine. So, and you want to change things. You want to change, you want to stop putting in effort or stop deepening certain relationships. It feels like a U-turn here. You want to like stop going down this path. So 3 months ago you were in an evaluation process, I would say. Okay, and right now you got the Two of Wands. You are planning for your next step, group 1, and I think you are going through, there's this huge renewal actually. With so many major arcana cards, I feel like this even feels a little bit like a midlife crisis, where we suddenly got this strong urge to change how we live. We can see, you can see the imageries. She's holding the earth, and she's standing underneath an arc, and there are phases of the moon being carved on top of this arc. So you have changed in the past, and you're still changing, and you're thinking about what and how to change next, because I feel like it is clear to me that this current state is not your ideal state yet, although you have been through this evaluation and you made some changes, but right now it's not the ideal yet. Okay, you haven't you have left situations that you do not like, but you have not found situations that you truly enjoy yet, and you are planning about how to reach there. Because we have the Star card here, you need to cover it because she's naked. With the Star card, it feels like you have big dreams, you have big wishes, and I see you being confident about finding them, okay, about reaching them someday. you know that you are well equipped with your experiences, with your knowledge. And so I feel right now you are in a process of making major decisions such as, how I want to live my life, where I want to live. Do I want to live in the city? Do I want to live around people that I know well? Do I want to live away from people? How do I want to contribute to the society? How do I contribute to the world, to my people? What kind of career is truly for me? What is my purpose? How do I create a life that is fulfilling? So all these questions are what you are considering right now. So I would say your past is where you were identifying and leaving what you do not want. And now you are finding and refining what you truly want. Okay? In the next 3 months, I do see opportunities to deepen certain relationships. This feels like there will be people who enter your life, who want to be more involved in your life. Okay, this could be a new person for some of you, say a new chance for romantic partnership if you are single, or this could be like a new friend, a new acquaintance, a new collaborator. And this person with the Six of Pentacles, this person is direct and generous, upfront from the beginning. It's like the way he or she approaches you, right? You look at this Six of Pentacles. It's like, take this. Yeah, feel free. I have a lot. No problem. If you need help, anything, just ask me. No problem. And with this Two of Cups, there's this, the cup will be offered to you. And there's this underlying question here. It's like, okay, would you exchange your cup with me? Do you want to commit further? For example, like say if this is a friendship, then it's the question of, do you want to be good friends? Do you want to go grab a coffee? If this is romance, then do you want to go on a date? Do you want to tell me more about you? If this is creative work, then do you want to do a podcast together? If this is business, then do you want to, joint venture, for example? So with this offer, what is interesting is your response. I feel like your first instinct is to say no. Your first instinct is to run away, to escape. Because with this Eight of Swords, it talks about limiting beliefs that become our blockages, that is restricting our development. So I feel like you are afraid of two things. First, you're afraid of losing your freedom. Say, what if I commit and then I cannot do things the way I like anymore, right? And the second fear is you're afraid to take more responsibility than you like. You do not want to be so in charge, so to speak. But with this Eight of Swords, it is saying that these fears that have been triggered from this offer is actually something that is worth looking into, because these fears have been limiting you, like these swords here. These swords it paves the path for this woman, but it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be paving the path. There shouldn't be a boundary as to, where she can walk on. But it's her mind that sets her, that limits her potential. So now is the chance to look at them. Now is the chance to pull them out, actually. So in other words, this offer, it actually looks reliable enough to consider. Instead of, to reject immediately. So it would be a nice chance to work on these limiting beliefs, okay, through the offer that you will be getting. The Egyptian card Apophis here shows that, so this card talks about, Apophis is actually the snake who lives in darkness. So the snake carries two different meanings here. First is that this is a phase, it has related to the death card here. So you are in a renewal phase, the very beginning of a renewal phase. You are renewing, okay? And Apophis also relates to the demons in our mind, therefore this Eight of Swords. So this card is showing that the current phase, this whole 6 months, is actually a time where it might feel a little dark, because there will be triggers coming up, and you will feel like, okay, it's like problems after problems. Sometimes I have made changes, but it's still not ideal. And then now there's something coming in that I'm not sure about. So it's a lot of like wanting to hide, wanting to reject, instead of wanting to step forward. Okay, there's this energy of, let me go back into the dark cave, let me stay away from these things. But actually this is the process of growth that you are in, right? So I feel like you are in a phase of correcting. I call it correcting, and it doesn't mean that you were wrong in the past, okay? It means that you are adjusting your path, like refining your path so that it reflects more accurately what you truly want, or what you truly align with. Okay, so it's more and more alignment with you. So when we are correcting, there will be a lot of rerouting. There will be a lot of experimentation, right? For example, we'll go like, okay, let me turn right here, and I'll see if it's good. Oh, right is actually not good. I will take a U-turn, I will go back to the crossroads, and I will take the left right now instead. And I'll see how it goes. Oh, the left turn is also not good. We come to a dead end. So now what do we do? Right? That's a lot of, there are no certainties being laid in front of you. There's a lot of testing, figuring out, and multiple adjustment, multiple correction every day. Okay? And I feel the need to tell you that this is fine. It is, with so many major arcana, I think this is an important phase you are in right now in your life, like it's a major phase. And it is important to continue with this energy of the star, this hopefulness, and this, looking forward. I see what I have built in the past, and I'm looking forward to what I will build in the future. Right, this positive optimism. It is important in this Apophis phase that you're in. All right, but then when you come out from this darkness phase, I see you being really, I see you evolving to the next level. It's a great growth that we are looking at here. All right, group 1, this is all I have for you. If it resonates with you, please click like, subscribe, or leave me a comment. If you want to book a personal reading, you can also head to my website that I've linked below. Alright, group 1. I'll see you in my next reading. Bye-bye. Hi, group 2. So you pick this feather. We will leave it here. Okay, so we're looking at past, present, and future, and the time frame that I selected is 3 months. So your energy is 3 months ago, your energy now, and your energy 3 months ahead in the future. All right, let's get some cards. Okay, group 2. I feel like 3 months ago, you were in a challenging time with this Nine of Swords here. You feel pressured in many ways. You have worries in, multiple aspects in your life. The feeling I get is like there are dark clouds. Feels like a piece of dark cloud is always following you, and you feel like you cannot see clearly ahead with all this fogginess in this card. And with the moon here, the emotions are turbulent. Together with the Four of Pentacles, these fears, like these worries, these fears has to do with a sense of lack, because you can see how he holds on so tightly to those coins, right? And we only do that when we fear that we do not have enough, when we fear that these resources will be gone, or we fear that, they will not be replenished. So it's a feeling of lack, like there will not be more, so I have to hold on really tight to what I have. So feeling, feeling trapped, feeling pressured, feeling probably even a little depressed, like not seeing a way out, okay? And I want to pull one more card actually to link it to your current energy, because your current energy is so positive. With the Two of Wands and the Eight of Wands, this is forward moving energy. This is also swift movements, like you can see the path ahead and now you are you feel like there's hope again. And with the Three of Pentacles, this is someone who is planning out the details. And I do not see how you shift from this to this. So I want to pull a connecting card actually. Let me see. Two of Rods again. Can I get one more card? What happened? Okay, the Sun. Okay, with the zodiac signs here, I feel like the past 3 months is more like a phase that is very much affected by the astrological transits, so the stars, the alignment, the climate, the global climate in a way, okay, universal climate. So you were being pushed to face certain things in the past 30 days, and it has to do a lot with a sense of material lack that puts you into a lot of anxiety, worries. And now that the astrological transits are changing, okay, it's a different climate now, and we see a lot of positivity coming in. You can see the difference between these two cards is this grayish dull energy and this golden glowing positive, like radiant energy. Very different. So okay, so something changed. Okay, you follow the flow of the universe and you change, you kind of move out from that phase. Carefully you move out from that phase, and now you are planning for what you want to do, your aspirations, your wishes. What is it that you are wishing to do? Let me see. Wish you, because we have the Nine of Cups for the future energy, and the Nine of Cups is all about wish fulfillment. So let me fill in the blanks again. What's the wish here? What's the wish that you're planning for? Knight of Swords. Get one more. Oops. Four of Swords. The first feeling I get is precision. You want to be, your wish has to do with wanting to be more precise in life, where in a way where you want to only dedicate time and effort to the things that matter. You want to be more accurate in aiming towards what you want to achieve. Yeah, be able to be precise, and therefore you do not need to work extra hard on things that don't really matter. Like when you are able to tell apart where you should put your effort in, then you want to aim precisely on those things, and at the remaining time you would want to rest. So it's to achieve this balance between work and rest in your life by figuring out a very precise system, or having a very precise aim. This is what you are doing right now, so that you can live more efficiently, so that your routine is more efficient, so you do not have to, like your so that you can have a clearer separation between work and rest. You do not want work to spill over to rest, or rest to spill over to work, right? Like we want to manage our day better, our routine better. Okay. And this probably has to do with I think I'm seeing many details here for people with children, like how the children's schedule, how can I fit in with their schedule, fit in my work with their schedule. I'm also seeing people who are starting a small new business, or even starting a side hustle. Yeah, how to use my 24 hours more efficiently. Okay. So 3 months later, 3 months forward, I see you. This is the wish fulfillment and the Ace of Quadrants. These are both Cups cards, and they talk a lot about feeling fulfilled, feeling happy with what you have. And the Ace is usually a new start, so it could be something new that comes in. a new encounter, a new change, or for some people, a new hobby that feels like exact, or a new arrangement that feels exactly like what you want. I see a nice match here because there's a 9 and there's a 1 here, and together they make 10, right? So there's this good fit, a perfect fit. I'll just get one more clarifying card. Justice. Balance. We have the balance here. So again, talking about yeah, so having your effort pay off, like nothing goes to waste. No time wasted, no rest wasted, no work wasted. Like it's all working. The image I get is this like these wheels turning. You know how it looks like in the insides of a clockwork, where all the small parts are all turning perfectly. Like things are working together as a system. So you will, whatever you are planning now, whatever you are trying to figure out now, you will be able to achieve it 3 months after. And you will feel very happy about it. It's not only achieving and done, okay? Because with all the cups card, this is happiness, feeling good. What a big change, right? From 3 months ago and 3 months after. Okay, and you also got this Egyptian god card, Mehen. So Mehen carries the message of protection, because this is the god that protects the sun god Ra when he's on this boat to cross the river. Protection. Okay, I got the message. So whatever you have gone through in the past and whatever you are going through now, you are under protection, you are protected, which is why when I try to find a link between the past and now, there's no real link of, oh, because you solved this and now it becomes this. It's not really like that, because it's, like I said just now, it's the astrological transits that you are aligning with when all this happen. So you are protected, your journey is protected. So I feel like right now you might sometimes feel like, oh, what if the past worries, past anxiety comes back? What if they the same thing repeat again, and I will fall into this darkness again? But this card is here to tell you that do not worry, the boat is sailing, it's going forward, and you are protected. Okay? Trust in this beautiful outcome, actually, group 2. Alright, group 2, this is all I have for you. If it resonates with you, please let me know. You can click like, you can subscribe, or you can leave me a comment. And if you would like to book a personal reading, I have my link, my website link below, so you can book through that link. Alright, group 2, I will see you in my next reading. Bye bye. Hi, group 3, so you pick this feather. Gonna put it here. So in this reading, we are looking at past, present, and future. And the time frame that I picked is 3 months. So we are going to look at your energy 3 months earlier, current energy, as well as energy 3 months ahead, 3 months in the future. Okay, let's pull one card from this deck first. That's too many. Too many. One card, please. Okay. Group 3. 3 months earlier, we get the Queen of Swords and the Hierophant. I feel like you were in a very spiritual phase at that time. You could have also met someone who is like a teacher, a mentor to you, someone who guided you through some difficult time with the Hierophant here. It could also be a time where you feel like you have to be tough, that you cannot show your emotions, you cannot show how you feel, you cannot show your weakness, your softness. So both of them are wearing a cloak, and this cloak makes me feel like this feeling of wanting to shield, wanting to hide a part of you, or having to suppress a part of you in order to get the job done. You see how the Queen of Swords have this very straight face, right? So I wear the cloak, I hide my feelings, and I get the job done. That kind of feeling. So it is a bit like how our body will only fall sick when our exams are over. It always happened this way when I was a student. So something like this thing to be accomplished is so important that the weakness cannot come out. The weakness can only come out after this is done. So, with the current energy, we get the Judgment card together with the Ace of Rods. There's a sense of surrender here. The suppression in the past has been lifted. You're a lot more honest with how you feel, how you're feeling, your state in general. You're more in alignment with your authentic self, because these Judgment cards shows the Egyptian god Thoth. He is the god who weighs our heart against a feather to decide whether you get to go to rebirth or not. So it gives a feeling of, there's nowhere else to hide. There's no other choice except being totally honest. Because, your heart has to be weighed. There's no other way. You cannot run from this anymore. So I would say this is a good change for you, because the leaves are growing out from the branch once you let go of the suppression, once you let go of resisting. Okay. Group 3, you feel, so this group feels super spiritual. I think the message is very spiritual, because the cards, they did not point me to an example in the physical life. Like, I cannot even say whether this is work or money or love life or family relationships. It's not. It is not one. It is a bit of everything. So yeah, I don't get any like a solid example, but I feel like if you pick this pile, you will be able to relate and apply whatever I'm saying in your life. Okay. assuming that you will understand the message. And I feel you do. You do. Okay, 3 months ahead, we got the Nine of Swords and the Two of Swords. I feel like this is when you come to this state of wanting to make a decision. Okay, so in the past, you couldn't allow yourself to see the reality as it is. And then you surrender, you open your eyes, you see the reality. Now, after seeing the situation, you want to move, you want to make a change, because the awareness always comes before action, right? So I feel like the action you want to take is likely related to leaving a situation. The change is to leave, okay? And it feels tricky with this Nine of Swords. You will come face to face with your limiting beliefs that you cannot leave, that your hands are tied, okay? That you are trapped. Because the swords always talk about our mind, okay? So this is an image that's created by the mind. It is not the reality, but it feels very real, of course. So, and the Two of Swords make me feel like it's at either side of her. So for her, this decision is tough. It's confusing. I don't know which one to choose. Okay, so I want to get an extra card just to guide us a little bit about this, about 3 months ahead. So what do we need to know more about 3 months ahead? Seven of Swords. One more. Queen of Pentacles. Like you think, like what you have been thinking, this is a tricky situation. I think it involves other people who did not show you, who are not willing to show you what they actually feel about this change that you want to make. So you are navigating in like very murky waters. You don't know, like you want to know how other people would take this, would take your decision, like how would they feel, how would they, whether they would accept it or not. But then they are also not telling you everything. So it is very hard for you to fully get hold of that situation. There are undercurrents. I think there will be one person that you can talk to, one person who is genuine and willing to, someone who care about this situation and willing to talk openly. And also you cannot try to speed up this process. It is going to be slow. It is going to take time. Like I'm seeing these spirals, so you might have to go through multiple rounds of not knowing what to do, and then realization, and then not knowing what to do, and then realization, until it comes to a clearer resolution, a clearer way ahead. like before you can really take an action. This card, High Priestess Dana, is she is actually an ancient Celtic goddess, and her message here is to tell you that you are a way shower. You are someone who is like a pioneer. You show the way to others. So there's something specific that you are trying to do, craving to do, or you feel like it's your purpose, like something that I feel like it's not that clear to you as well, but then you are being guided to some kind of way of life, and you might find it really hard to live that way or execute it in real life. But then this thing, you are a pioneer in this specific thing, which is why right now it feels confusing as hell. This is also why you do not get like a direction from other people. There are no footsteps for you to follow, because you are the person who is creating this path. The steps you are taking will become a path for other people in the future. So of course it is challenging. Okay, but you are being given this challenge because you are the High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So you have ancient wisdom that you might not be fully aware about right now, but they will be revealed, and you will be able to uncover them layer by layer as you go. I'm getting a lot of emphasis on the crown chakra, so I think you are in close contact with the universe, with your spiritual guides, with your higher self. So you are being guided. Your past, or you in another dimension, is also guiding you. You have a spiritually you have a role, you have a purpose in this life, okay? All right, group 3. This is all I have for you. If it resonates with you, please let me know by clicking like, subscribing, or leave me a comment. And if you want to book a personal reading, you can head to the website that I've linked below. All right, group 3, I will see you in my next reading. Bye-bye.